Not even wearing no special shoes today. It's Chuck Taylor's, man. Gonna be a lot of walking around and shit. It's not like I'm going to sneaker con, so just wear some basic Chucks. It's easy on the feet, well for me. So, let's get to it. Good morning, everybody. I'm on my way to the NAMM show. If you don't know what NAMM is like a big annual event for sound engineers, producers, artists, people showing off the latest and greatest technology and audio. And it's also a very good opportunity for people to network with each other too. In the music industry, not even just music, but just audio in general too. So I'm excited. I'm about to be on my way up there. It's in Anaheim, same place that SneakerCon was held at. I'm gonna link up with my boy. Yeah, we're gonna go up there and just have some fun, man. So y'all sit back and let's see what we can get into. I don't even know who's gonna be there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some famous folks there. I'm excited to see who's gonna be there. And just like I said, just take everything in, have fun, man. So y'all sit back and let's get to it.
So there is an artist named CL, and she's from Korea. She's a big K-pop artist that used to be in a group called 21. She is here in the United States now. She's managed by Scooter Braun. She's doing big things with her career. Obviously, she's a big idol in Korea already. I did a mix for her. I actually do all of her mixes and cut all her vocals as well. She doesn't work as much as Chris, so I'm able to do it a little bit, you know, still be able to work with her full time and Chris at the same time. I'm gonna play you the mix, just the first 30 seconds, so you guys can hear the song and get familiar, and then we'll jump into what I did over in the bridge. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna jump in to the bridge and I'm gonna show you, first I'm gonna play the mix. I want you guys to hear this effect that I did. So I'm gonna play you the actual mix up here I have. This all, again, is not the mix session. This is a stem session that I created from the mix. So this isn't actually where the song was mixed. This is just something for you guys to be able to see what I did. I'm gonna play you the bridge from the actual song so you can hear it, and then we're gonna recreate it together.
너 없이 나 원래 잘해 어디다 대고 지금 탓해 그렇게 안 봤는데 너 진짜 치사해 안 해.
Okay, cool. So before the harmonizer effect was on there. How
이
it
나와
sounded.
그냥 얻은 게 아니야 이 crown 안해
Oh shit, hold on one second.
안해 너 없이 나 원래 잘해.
Cool, so that was the basis of where we started with the song. After that, I've created a double of the vocal. I just made a copy of it because this is going to be the affected copy that I'm actually going to blend into the lead. So first thing I did, pulled up a plugin that Antares makes called the Harmony Engine 4.1. This Harmony Engine here, I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. Usually the way I see people using it is they'll throw this on there, they'll put the key in, and they'll attempt to make their own sort of harmony for the vocal to flow through. Now the problem with that is sometimes is that the vocal harmonies don't actually move. So I actually created a harmony engine that was triggered by MIDI. So I had the producer, one second, I had the producer send me the MIDI from the song, and I used that to trigger the harmonizer to go over this part. So first thing you need to do, it's very simple to do. You come up to the top where it says scaled interval and go straight to MIDI Omni. This whole thing now is in full control of anything that's triggering it through MIDI. So we're just gonna close this. We're gonna come here, so I gotta put the mouse down, but bring in the MIDI. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go to NAMM, I quit, MIDI is here. When you bring the MIDI in, make sure you select MIDI track and not instrument track, because you're gonna have to make a MIDI track anyways if you don't. So make the MIDI track, it's gonna come in, perfect. All right, cool, so the next step is to make this MIDI track right here and this MIDI trigger that harmony engine. So what you need to do, it actually automatically did it since it's pretty much the only thing allowing to trigger, but you go to the output, I quit CL lead, which is the track right above it, harmony engine, channel 1, select it, and now let's solo this. We're gonna solo save the MIDI track, solo this, and play it and see if it worked. Turn it up.
Where's the snare drum? Center. All right, I'm gonna play it one more time. Okay. This is what we do when we pull up a master. The first thing we do is we listen to your mix. We listen to the decisions that you made in your mix, because we don't want to hurt things that are great. We just want to maybe adjust or fix or rebalance things sometimes if we absolutely have to. If your mix is perfect, it is the last thing I want to do is to create something that's going to screw up the beautiful balance and the delicate balance of what you made. So it's important that I take inventory and figure out what's in that mix before I even start touching any knobs. Okay? So one more time.
Think about what you're doing and think about how successful other people have been at doing it. There's not a lot. There are some, but there's not a lot. And I seriously recommend that you think about bringing other people into the room. And that's another thing that we talk about at our seminar in France is how to collaborate. How are you best collaborate, right? Music is collaboration. Not so much anymore, of course, because everybody produces in their laptop. Everybody makes their sounds in their laptop. Very few people hire musicians. Very few people bring in more than one other person in the room. I mean, in our usual home setups, there's usually only 2 inputs, right? And then everybody else, you know, just goes in, waits their turn to go in those 2 inputs.
So Wonder will send me a mix and nothing changes. It just gets better. Somebody else will send me a mix and it might change. But the Fuck Your Rough is a two-part answer. It's going to the first question that was ever where's my man at? The first question. Who did the first question? There you go. You have to understand that we're not appreciated at all. And I've been called by someone who is extremely talented, man, you're just like a compressor, just do what I say.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. So, long story short, we matter. And I want to make sure, like, if I'm the only voice that lets people know how much we matter, like, we're important. But more importantly, in my favorite genre, hip hop and R&B, I feel that we're going backwards with sound quality. So I'm fighting as hard as I can. I do free mixes for people who I think are extremely talented and need my help, and that LMA's one. And you saw how that turned out. She literally brought traditional R&B back to the radio for your Summer Walkers, for your Hers, and hopefully we'll get a male artist out there. But more importantly, you have to understand that I have to respect the rough. I have to follow that guideline. If that same drop isn't there and that thing that there's, you have to respect it. But then you have to say to yourself, hey, listen, I've been doing this 1,000,000 times. You made your rough, the day of the night you cut the record, and you listened to it 1,000 times. Scientifically speaking, if I listen to something 1,000 times, I'm gonna hate any changes. That's just the way it is. So
talk about what do you feel like your sound is? Like, if there's a way you could describe your sound in a couple of words for the people that may not be familiar, how would you describe that sound?
I would have to describe our sound as like a mix of analog and digital. You know, new school with old school feeling.
We were talking about before in the last panel how, you know, there's a certain sound with the analog feel. I think you said you prefer the analog sound.
Of course I prefer analog because that's what I was raised off of. But one thing about these producers, like when they say old school or analog and new school shit, like the way they structure the beats, the textures, like it's ways that niggas made beats with the MPCs and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the sounds are different. And that's why I've always vibed with them. Like when we're doing Victory Lap, we spent 3 months living together. At Paramount, we lived together day in, day out, irritated niggas, stand all type of crazy shit. Just had a good time doing it, but their work ethic is what kind of like latched me onto them.
He just listen to Ali, giving us a little bit of that knowledge when they was working on that Young Nipsey album. We got Young Guru coming up next, so y'all stay tuned. Get some good footage on that for you too. All right, so we had a little issue when Guru came in. I was trying to get a nice little video, just getting a little bit of knowledge. So one of his boys came through and was like, "Yo, you can't record and shit." But it's all good, you know. After his speech was over, let me take a picture with him. No hard feelings. If you guys want to get a look at a little knowledge that him and Ali was spitting, I'm gonna send y'all the link over to my boy Ayo page. That's Sound in the City. Y'all probably heard of it before if you looked at my other videos. So just stay tuned for that. Cut.
God damn, I just broke my fucking tripod too.
Damn.
Gorilla glue. Nah, you just need your tripod now.
Yeah.
Let's look at Luke's face in disappointment that he broke his tripod.
Damn. At least I got a lot of good footage before this shit happened.
That's what happens at NAMM.
Well, you want to see the whole thing? I'm gonna glue that shit up. All right, y'all. So that's my little experience for NAMM 2020. It wasn't too bad. It's actually pretty fun. Got to see a lot of technology that's gonna be coming out soon. I enjoyed myself. It's not a one-day event. We went a few days. Me and my homeboy went a few days. You know, it was from Thursday to Sunday. I went Thursday and Friday. Was gonna go on Saturday, but had a few other things going on. And Sunday, I didn't go because I still got other things going on. Gonna be moving to Sneaker Room pretty soon. I'm moving, so yeah, that's part of the reason why I didn't go. But as far as my experience at NAMM, it was great, man. Got to see. Obviously, y'all saw that I got to see Mixed by Ali, Guru, Mike and Keys, Jason, Joshua. Who else? Oh yeah, Boy Wonder was definitely there. It was great, man. Dark Child, Dave Pensado. Who else was that? Tony Maserati. It was a dope experience. Tizio. I hope I said his name right. Tizio. It was dope, man. It was real dope. One thing that I do like when you go to NAMM, they're always doing some kind of raffle for you to win something. It could be a gift card. It could be, you know, free plugins. It can be, what else? Free gear. Like, these people want you to go to their booths and interact with them and stuff. That's the whole purpose of going there. If you guys didn't think that I got enough footage, or you don't think that I showed you enough, please let me know in the comments box, because I will be going to the next one, and I would like to know what you guys want to see more of, you know, the next time that I go. Also, let me see, what else? I hope I'm not leaving anything out. Also, the whole situation with me trying to get footage on Guru and all that, let me just set the record straight. It wasn't like a crazy ass situation. So basically, when you go to NAMM, you can record and take pictures of a lot of shit. But if someone tells you that they don't want you to record, or this is not, you know, you don't have, you know, this event going on, we don't want you to record, then you have to respect that. That is pretty much NAMM's policy. You can't record nothing that any of the vendors, not vendors, any of the exhibitors tell you, hey, you can't record it. So that situation that happened, it wasn't Guru's homeboy, it was one of our Mixed by Ali's guys. So basically, me and my homeboy was getting footage, you know, recording them, doing a talk. And at the time, that wasn't when Guru was there. This was like right after Ali and Mike and Keys and all them were talking. And basically, one of the guys that was getting footage for Ali, that's his job. Like, Ali hired him, hey, you know what? You can get footage for this. And after we get the footage, Ali's probably gonna be doing something with his own footage. So it's a lot of shit sometimes that's going on at NAMM, that's being shown at NAMM, that they don't really want people to see just yet or whatnot. Because you got to remember, a lot of these guys are gonna be doing classes and all that shit, and they might use some of the footage that they got at NAMM in those classes or whatever or whatnot. So, you know, pretty much basically, I had on my badge, it didn't say media. I didn't have the media credentials when I even was accepted to go to NAMM. I didn't have the credentials to show, hey, I'm media. So yeah, I can get footage. I can, you know, take a picture or record small things here and there, but that doesn't give me the privileges of being media because it doesn't show on my badge that I'm media. So my homeboy is media, as y'all know. Like I said earlier in the video, Sound in the City, he was able to record and stuff like that. He was able to get Guru's, when Guru came in, my homeboy was able to get all that. So like I told you guys, if you want to see any of the full talks, any of that, I'm going to leave a link down in the description box to his page where y'all can see the full raw and uncut talks. You know, like, it's not just Guru, Tony Maserati, Boy Wonder and all them. He's gonna have all those on his page. So if you guys want to check those out, I will leave a link down in the description box that y'all can click on. You can watch them if you want to, you know, see the whole. Some of them are like 30 minutes, an hour, probably even 2 hours or an hour and a half. But it's a lot of good shit. You know, I do recommend you checking it out. It's a lot of good shit. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Tune in to the next one when I do post the next one. Let me know in the comment box what you guys want to see more of. You know, if you don't think I showed you enough of some things, or you wanted to see more of other stuff, by all means, please. I love the interaction. Let me know. Honestly, I almost didn't make it to NAMM because I was going through so much shit trying to just get registered and go. So it just popped up, bam, you know, go ahead. You know, we've accepted you. You're allowed to go. So, hey, it was a blessing. But talk to you guys again soon. And y'all take care. Thank you for watching.